Hi, in this video we are going to continue the setup of Java programming environment by installing the Java SE JDK. This is the third video and this is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. So we have installed JDK, and if we go to our command prompt, we should be able to do a Java C and see the Java C command. Okay. So let me close this. Now it's time to write our first Java program. So the notes for this can be found in this URL, which is actually here. Okay, we are going to write our first program here. If I click on the text file, we're going to type this in and see that how it works. Okay. So first, you need a place in your C drive to store the program. So I'm going to go to my. I'm not going there. So I'm just going to open another window. I'm just going to right click here and open another file explorer, and that will be in my C drive. I have created a temp tmp directory, and inside I have a lot of stuff. Okay, let me just see. I have a lot of folders. I'm going to create a new folder in C drive temp. I'm going to create a new folder called my underscore Java. Okay, and I'm going to go into my underscore Java. So you're in C temp my underscore Java, and I'm going to create a new text document called ex01 my first .java. Do you want to change the extension? Yes, I want to change the extension. Take note how I named the file. The file is capital E, capital N, and capital F. I just want to show that Java is case sensitive. So the file name must be the same as the class name. And I'm going to right click and open this file in Notepad++. I don't need to update right now. So I have my file open in Notepad++. Obviously it's empty right now. And I'm going to type in the code from here. I'm going to type. I'm not going to, copy and paste. You can copy and paste a lot of code, but you're not going to learn much. So you have to type. So I'm just going to type in. All right, I'm going to declare public class ex01 my first. Okay, the name of your class must be exactly the same as the name of your file, and it is case sensitive, so make sure your capital letters are the same. Alright, programming is great fun. Save your file. You can use Ctrl S to save. So you can do Ctrl S to save, or you just say file save. But that's slow, so you just press Ctrl S. Okay. And now we want to run this. So you go to your CMD window. This CMD window shows the directory of where you are, which is not where I want. I want to be in that folder. So I do a cd/change directory to go back to the C drive, and then I say I want to go to temp. I want to go to my Java. I can do a dir to take a look at what are the files there. So this file is there. Okay. So good. So now you're there. Okay. So you do Java C ex01 my first .java, and then no error message, so very good. And then you say Java ex01 my first. You will see programming is great fun. Yay, the program is done. Okay, so now you can make some changes. So let's say you want to write I love programming. So I'm just going to do a Control C and Control V here. So Control C is copy and Control V is paste. Oops, I shouldn't save that. Sorry. So Control C is copy. So I'm just going to Control C here and then Control V. So I'm going to write I love programming. Control S to save. Come back here. I use my up arrow. Okay. And my down arrow to move up and down the periods and the next commands. So up arrow, I move back to Java C. Down arrow, I move back to Java. You'll see programming is great fun. I love programming. Okay. So now you can always add more stuff like so on and so forth. Okay. So that is good. Your program is done. Okay. So this is a way of running the program, and you want to close this, you say exit, you close. But then you say, hey, this is so troublesome. Every time I want to come here, I have to, cd, cdtemp, cd my Java. Is there a better way? Okay. There's actually a shortcut. That is by creating a batch file here. Okay. So you can actually right click here, create a new text document, say start here. Maybe I call it CMD here. .bat, which is a batch file. And then I open up my batch file in Notepad++, right click open. And then I do cmd.exe, which is the cmd command. So I do a Control S to save, close this. So if I'm really lazy, I don't want to do the CMD window here, I can just double click here. It will automatically open up the CMD window. And you put the path here. So you can just Java C. And then you do Java. Okay. And then if you type something else, Control S to save. And if you forget to Java C, you just Java. You won't see the changes because the technically it's not really compiled. So you have the Java C first and Java, then you see the changes. Okay, so up arrow and then Java. Okay, so now you wrote your first program. Now you can type and try the rest of the programs. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.